Hey everyone, it's Ping Pong Man or Ping, your choice. But today, I think what you guys really want to listen about is Wyze. And essentially, what is Wyze, right? It's like an Internet of Things for like your household. So there's a bunch of products they offer. Um, they offer obviously two different types of cameras. You have the pan, the stationary one, the Wyze Cam 2, and light bulbs. They have door sensors. They have motion sensors. Their newest product is a smart plug. Um, and then there's talks of an outdoor camera coming soon, so that's kind of exciting. Spoiler alert though, I do just put my cameras outdoors because they're only uh, $20 for the Wyze Cam 2 and $30 for the pan camera, so it's not a huge loss if anyone ends up breaking. Um, so I really wanted to focus on mostly the two cameras, simply because those are like their main products, and why people really like them. So let's go through some positives and some negatives of these cameras and obviously this ecosystem of Wyze. To start off, these things are cheap, right? They're $20, like I said, and $30, which is you're not going to beat that. It has free like online cloud storage of like the 12-second clips. So after it sees something motion, it does a 12-second clip, and then that's good. It has really good quality and packed full of features, especially for the cost. It's really a no-brainer. Many other people, if you watch other reviews, they really like all the features as well and compare them to like other camera systems. And they say that Wyze is one of the better ones. There's great communication from the company. This is something I think a lot of people don't talk about. But when there's an issue, the company's quick to tell you what the issue is and that they're working on it. Other companies just kind of hide, and I don't like that type of business tactic. I like how Wyze is doing it. And then the app. So the app is very simple. I'll show a little demo of it here in a second. But it's pretty simple. It's you don't need to look anything up. It's just self-explanatory on how things work. So some other really cool things with the Wyze cams is they actually take SD cards up to 32 gigs. You can't go any bigger than that. And the reason for that is if that 12-second clip isn't big enough for you and you want like full continuous recording, you can actually insert SD cards into the camera. So that's kind of cool. I did do that with my outdoor ones more. And I've had pretty good results with it. I'll show some clips of some of the stuff I've caught as well. Now on 11/19, which was yesterday for me, they announced a new like service essentially. So it's not those 12-second clips anymore. It essentially becomes it'll record until the motion is stopped, which is pretty great. That essentially removes the purpose of needing the SD cards. But the problem is it does have a monthly cost, which is no surprise. Anything is going to have a monthly cost if you are storing that much data. I don't think it's much though. It's like $1.49 a camera a month, which is not that bad. For now, since I already have the SD cards, I'm gonna obviously keep using the SD cards. But if I had just started out now, I would definitely maybe look into that because it seems pretty slick. So some quick negatives, because I have to just talk about them, is with the current setup how I have, it does the 12-second clips. After it captures that motion, it does 12 seconds recording, and then it has a timer before it'll start recording again. So it's kind of like it could be tricked in a way. You could put something in front of it, it'll record for 12 seconds, and then it's not going to record again for a few minutes. Now, obviously, these are not a security system. These are just, connected home products. I wouldn't say this replaces anything from a security standpoint. There's officially no outdoor camera. A lot of people really like outdoor cameras. So I take that as a negative. Now you can use their indoor products outdoors secretly, and it works fine. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. The biggest one that's really surprised me was it runs off of the 2.4 gigahertz on your Wi-Fi. I couldn't understand that. It must be a limitation on the hardware, but it's pretty surprising. I think, most appliances or most connected of things at this time of day. Really, they really do use 5 gigahertz. But actually, let's get into the actual footage. So I'm going to show you the cool Wyze cams first, and then we're going to hop into the actual app. Thanks.
So here are the actual 2 products. Right here you have your pan, which rotates on that bottom swivel. And then you have your Wyze Cam 2, which can be adjusted going up and down on this plastic base. As I mentioned previously, the SD card does go in right here, and as well right there for the Wyze Cam 2. The other button to mention is this little tab looking button. That button is essentially how you set it up with your phone. On the back side of these, you will see a USB port and then obviously the power port on the pan. Obviously the power port is on the swivel, so it can rotate. But on that back is actually, if you have the sensors, you get a little attachment and you plug this in, and then that's how it will reach the internet. One thing I'd like to mention quickly is I really do enjoy the Wyze Cam 2 over the pan, surprisingly, even though it's $10 more. I find that I don't really use the rotation feature as much as I probably should, because this would track, but I don't use that. I really enjoy these because also when the power goes out, this will reset back to its original position, whereas these obviously wouldn't move. So if the power goes out, this is still pretty good when it comes back online.
Hey everyone, like I promised, I wanted to show you the app right over here. On the x-axis, the bottom is kind of the controls. So you have your home where you can look at your cameras. You have your events, so if you have something pop up, you can look and see what happened. You have your discover, which is kind of the community page, and then shop. So if you want to buy more cameras or upgrade anything, that is your spot. On the home page at the top, there is a little place to put rules. So if like a sensor goes off, a light can turn on. Really easy to set up and great. Let's go into my backyard. Real quickly, I wanted to show you guys that you can move it left and right if you have the pan, obviously, which is a great features. Also, you can do the recording, you can do the audio, two-way audio, take pictures. If you additional features are like if you wanted to pan or follow the motion, those were all set up through right here. Time lapse is also on there. I don't find that as useful, but I'm sure some people can do some cool little photo with that. One other thing I like to show, so if you do have an SD card installed, at the bottom right there, you can see it's view playback. So you select that, and then literally you just move the timeline to where you want to see. So with mine, you can see it getting slowly closer to nighttime, and then you can see kind of like the night vision click on, which is pretty cool. Other than that, that's the app. Really easy to use. Many tutorials already on that. So let me know if you guys have any issues. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate everyone who's doing that for me, and have a good day.